Hey guys, guess what? I just discovered that the Philippines has a festival where people dance to get pregnant. Yep, you heard that right. Fertility dancing is a thing. Now, if that doesn't make you curious about this magical country, I don't know what will. Oh, and stick around, because I'm also spilling the beans on what Filipino women really want in a man. It's not what you think. And trust me, we're just getting started. Okay, before we get into the hot stuff, let's start with a quick country fact. This will come in handy while impressing your hot Filipina date. Did you know the Philippines was named after King Philip II of Spain? Yeah, the Spanish came in, waved their flags, and claimed the islands back in the 1500s. Fast forward a few centuries, and you get a country that fought tooth and nail against American colonizers in the early 1900s. So, this place has layers, my friends. Just like a delicious historical lasagna. Yum. Oh, and here's a fun fact. The Philippines is made up of over 7,600 islands. That's right. Island hopping here isn't just a thing, it's practically a national sport. Now, onto the real reason you're here, dating in the Philippines.
Yeah, boy.
First off, let's talk about Filipinas. They're often described as exotic because of their mixed heritage. Some look Spanish, others Chinese, and some Indonesian. It's like walking into a Baskin-Robbins of beauty, and every flavor is a winner. But here's a pro tip. Don't just compliment their looks. Show genuine interest in their culture and family values, because Filipinas are big on those. Family is everything here, and if you win over her mom, you're golden. Speaking of family values, here's a juicy tidbit. Some Filipinas believe virginity is the ultimate wedding gift. But don't let that fool you. They're also fun-loving, adventurous. And they know how to keep things interesting when they're turned on.
Oh my God!
Oh, and they're not very materialistic. So you don't need to flaunt a Tesla to impress them. Just be kind, respectful, and here's the kicker. Be white. Yeah, most Filipinas assume Westerners are disciplined, trustworthy, and rich. Congrats on that accidental charm, my pale-skinned pals. And what if you're not white? No worries. A good sense of humor and a genuine heart will go a long way too. Although most of the Filipinas are fluent in English, give her some butterflies by learning a few warm and flirty Filipino phrases. It will show her you're not just interested in her, but also in her culture. Here are some tips to use these phrases like a pro. Start with a warm greeting. Begin with magandang umaga, meaning good morning, or magandang gabi, for good evening. This will present you as polite and attentive. Ask her by saying kumusta, meaning how are you? A simple greeting can set the tone for a great conversation. And when it's time to part, say ingat, that's for take care. Sweet and thoughtful way to say goodbye. Compliments are key. Tell her ang ganda mo, meaning you're beautiful. Or try napakaganda ng ngiti mo, meaning your smile is so beautiful. She'll instantly blush. Just remember to say it with sincerity, not as a cheesy pickup line. The secret sauce? Effort and sincerity. Filipinas love it when someone makes an effort to connect on a deeper level. So don't just memorize these phrases, own them. Speak with confidence, smile, and enjoy the moment. Who knows? You might just make her heart skip a beat. Now, let's talk about where to take your date. I would start with Boracay Island. Think white sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, and romantic sunsets that scream, "Kiss me already." And if you're into water sports, you've hit the jackpot. Parasailing, snorkeling, paddleboarding, the options are endless. If you're into something more adventurous, check out the chocolate hills in Bohol. It's not edible, but it's eye candy for days. And for the nature lovers, Puerto Princesa Underground River. It offers a boat ride through caves that'll make you feel like Indiana Jones, but with better lighting. Bonus tip, Pack some snacks because nothing kills the romance faster than a growling stomach. And for the night owls, Manila's nightlife is wild. Head to P. Burgos Street in Makati for bars that cater to every vibe, from laid back to so explicit that your girlfriend wouldn't allow you to enter. And if you're in Cebu, you'll find a nightlife scene that's just as lively, with rooftop bars offering stunning city views. If you're into festivals, the Obando Fertility Rites is a must-see. It's a Catholic meets pagan extravaganza where people dance to bless their love lives. Who knew faith could be so, rhythmic? All right, let's pivot to safety.
Here we go, pivot!
Because we care about you. Prostitution is technically illegal here, but there are a few gray areas. So tread carefully and stay respectful. Another safety topic, tourist scams. Oh yeah, they're out there. From overpriced tricycle rides to fake girlfriends who conveniently need cash for sick relatives. Trust your gut and keep your wallet close. And remember, common sense goes a long way. Don't flash your cash or your gadgets in crowded places unless you want to be a walking ATM. Now, let's shift our focus to budgeting. Budget-wise, the Philippines is a dream for Western wallets. A decent meal at a local restaurant? Just around $5. A romantic dinner for two? Around $30, including drinks. Accommodations vary, but you can find comfy stays for $50 a night. And what about transportation? Dirt cheap? Jeepneys and tricycles will get you around for less than $1. If you're into splurging, luxury experiences here cost a fraction of what they do in the West. Think massages for $10 and 5-star hotel stays under $100. Oh, before I forget, Filipino cuisine deserves a shout-out. Ever tried adobo? It's like a hug in food form. Or lechon, which is basically a roast pig on steroids. Pair that with Halo Halo, a dessert that's a rainbow in a bowl, and you've got yourself a feast fit for royalty. And if you're adventurous, try balut, a fertilized duck egg, a local delicacy. Don't knock it till you try it. Now, I've got to ask, how's your online dating game? Because the Philippines is a global hub for it. With their English fluency and internet-savvy skills, Filipinas are queens of the virtual dating world. Just don't be that guy who sends a hey and wonders why he gets ghosted. Effort, my dudes. Effort. And here's a fun fact. Some of the most romantic stories start with a simple video call. So polish up those conversation skills and dive in. All right, here's a question. Why is the Philippines the best country for fun and pleasure? Well, think about it. Where else can you sip a fruity drink on a perfect beach, munch on roasted pork that's got more flavor than your ex's lame excuses, and watch a dance that's like Cupid showing off some new moves? It's like living in a rom-com with a tropical twist. Seriously, even the sunsets here are working overtime to be your ultimate wingman. Grab your passport and don't forget your sense of adventure. Because in the Philippines, every moment feels like it's flirting with you. Hit that like button if you're ready to dive into this paradise, and subscribe for more juicy travel and dating tips. Drop your questions and comments below. Unless you're asking about my girlfriend. She's still mad I didn't take her to Boracay last time. Anyway, that's all for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Paalam.